How do you like the elements?
Brief.
How do you like the elements? Do you like the elements?
I requested inside. I don't know.
Yeah, we did too.
All right, what we got?
Todd, when you look at that defense, what are you seeing? Obviously, one of the better units, but you guys one of the better offenses right now.
Sure. I mean, they're really good across the board. Good up front, really active linebacker. Obviously, we know one of them, pretty well. So they're active. Minka's a very savvy, instinctual player. Elliott, they get around the line. Great blitzer, tough. Corners are really good cover guys. So real challenge. I mean, you can see that on film. And it's a staple of who they've been. Physical, play great defense. So it's going to be a real challenge for us.
They traded for Preston Smith. Alex Highsmith has been ruled out for this game. Just you have to watch film from what he was doing at Green Bay. Do you just kind of see how he operates within their scheme? How do you kind of game plan for a guy that's been moved like that?
Well, we anticipate him and Herbig to play over there. He was playing over there before he got hurt. So we anticipate those guys will probably be rolling. We'll see how it goes. We did practice against Green Bay, so we do have some film against, Preston. So, and he's an outstanding football player. So we'll have to be ready for both of them. They're different players in some ways, both physical, but, again, they're built a little bit different.
Todd, what is the challenge when you've got, as you mentioned, Patrick Queen's over there now, and you guys have played there. What's the challenge for you from an offensive standpoint when there's that extra level of familiarity, I guess?
Oh, it's hard to really. It's different. I guess it's that way now in college, with guys in the portal and stuff. But back when I was there, you didn't have as many guys that might be on another team. You just kind of come to grips with that. Players are going to be, another team. What's the other outside linebacker's name that was here? That's there. That got claimed last year.
Jeremiah Moon.
Yeah, Jeremiah Moon's there with him. And then we got Tay with us at wideout. So it's just part of it. And they play us, we play each other twice a year. So I just know Patrick's a really good football player. And, so that's the challenge with it itself, more than anything else. He'll certainly know our personnel, and he'll know a little bit about what we do. Obviously, win against us all the time, but, ultimately, we're a little bit different than we were last year as well. So.
Todd, I think everybody sees TJ Watt over there and the matchup coming with Roger. The layman says, hey, just give him an extra blocker every time. Can you explain why that it doesn't work like that?
It doesn't always work like that because some things they do defensively, takes your protection rules off of that help at times. Most of the time, I don't care who you're playing, TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, Crosby, you're going to have extra protection for those guys. It doesn't matter that it's Roger, it's whoever that tackle is, because those guys are game wreckers. And that's why they get paid so much. That's why those guys get paid so much. And you're paid by the relative, impact you have on a game. That's really what it is. So if you want to know who impacts the game the most, guys get paid the most. Those are the guys, and that happens to be one of them. And it shows when he doesn't play, the impact that he has. So we got a real challenge, as we did last year a couple of times.
What are you seeing from Deontay Johnson in terms of getting acclimated into the offense? And has it been a challenging time for him? Comes in, gets traded in the middle of the week, and then a short game week after that to kind of, I guess, get his footing is what you're doing.
Yeah, Tate's doing great. It's not easy for him. You come in the middle of a season, and you're trying to get him up to speed of what is relevant now, what we're doing now, but that doesn't cover everything. Oh yeah, he's got to know 2 minute, how we work that one. We got to be up on the ball and know both spots. Oh, we happen to check at the line. He's got to know all the signals. He's got to know everything else that we do. Oh, he's got to know multiple spots, to be able to go in the game, to feel comfortable there. He's doing great. He's doing great. We're going to continue to try and find ways to get him on the field, but we haven't really lost anybody. We're doing pretty good with the guys we got. And I understand he wants to play. I get it. The initial coming to us, being excited, great, that's awesome. But when am I going to get a play? You know, I mean, you know, so I get it. I'm not frustrated by. We would want all of our players to want to get on the field, and he just happens to be one of our really good players that we're going to continue to try to find ways to get on the field.
Todd, you have experience around every level of football. Do you believe in genuine rivalries at this level? And I mean, do you feel like it matters to the players?
I think when it comes to divisional rivalries, and I think depending on how far they go back or the meaning of them, sometimes it's one-sided rivalries where you get beat down so much it's a rivalry to you, but you got the hell beat out of you for so long. The other team doesn't see it that way. It's not as much fun. But if it means a division, if it means winning a conference championship, if it means, you know, bragging rights in a lot of ways, or it goes back a little bit further, then sure. Then it does mean something. I hope it does to our players. I hope it does. It means trying to win the division. That's the first way to get in the tournament. First way to try to win a world championship. So, and we owe them one. We didn't play very good last year on the road. Gave that away. You know, they did a hell of a job, but we didn't play our best.
Pittsburgh's very good at stopping quarterback scrambles, also good at stopping quarterback design runs. Is it the same kind of skill set that applies in both cases?
Give that to me again.
They're very good at stopping design.
I was still
runs.
stuck on that. We gave that game away. It didn't leave me yet, so I was like, "Holy, did I just say that?" All right, go ahead.
Very good at stopping quarterback scrambles, very good at stopping quarterback design runs. Is it the same kind of skill set that applies in both cases there?
Sure, I think it's you know, being disciplined. I think that's the biggest thing. And when you play against a particular player a number of times, like we play each other, you know, we have our work cut out for us. They do a great job defensively. They do a great job understanding, you know, how we try to attack people. So we just got to do it better than they do it.
Todd, Keaton Mitchell, obviously, he's been able to return. I know you guys have Derrick Henry, been great for you guys in a rushing attack. How do you see yourself kind of implementing Keaton into that fold?
Similar to Tay, in the fact that, you know, trying to get him up to speed. You know, I think we're trying to get him even more involved in special teams, which is a good way to get him up to speed, to get him on the field. Trying to find spots where you can, you know, get him in the game. Where those are, we'll see, you know. But like I said, we're in a pretty good spot right now, so it's hard to really say whether it's him or Tay or whoever that might be, or Tylan Wallace, who's probably deserving of playing. Trying to find those spots where we can get those guys on the field and let their talent shine. And they've all done a great job, and I think they're all going to continue to get their opportunities.
All good. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.